Hello and welcome to Middle-Aged Geek Girl. I'm Sally. Today's video is the completed pages and projects for February 2025, as well as your entries for my hashtag event, Sweary Spooky Cats. So I didn't get a lot in the creative space of colouring done for February. I have done a lot of other things I've been making for my physical store on Etsy, and that video was the video before this one, if I have uploaded them in the correct order. So you will see the sort of things I've been making for that. So I got a lot of that creative side done, but when it came to colouring, I didn't have as much spare time to do it. So yeah, I think it was only about 9 pages of colouring I got finished, and I did 10 of these sticker puzzles. So we'll check them all out. So the first of the sticker puzzles was this little book that I got from, I'm pretty sure it's either going to be AliExpress or Temu. It's always one of those two, but it came with 6 different designs and it all stays neatly in this little book so you don't have to lose them. Now I think I may have done one of these as a separate video, as a, I guess you wouldn't call it really a speed stick. It sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? A speed stick. I either did it as a speed stick or a just a general speed one, but just cutting in between putting the pieces down. I can't remember because my brain is still all a fluster. So this is really cute. This one is quite small actually, so you can sort of see there's my hand. The whole hand doesn't fit in if I put my tallest finger there. So they are quite small. They are really cute. I did translate the name of them all. So this is a flower shop. This one here is a dessert shop. Then there was the seafood shop, the snack shop, the tea house, and it's at the Rouge shop. So I think it to me is like a makeup and accessories type shop. So yeah, Rouge is what you would put on your face. I don't wear makeup, so I'm not good with all the terminology, but I'm pretty sure Rouge was like what you used to put on your cheeks. And that's it. So they are the 6 in this one, and they are really cool, and I love the fact it is in its own little book, so I don't have to worry about where to store them so I don't lose them. The other 4 are big ones, so I'm actually getting more confident in making them, and I am doing them, I can actually bring 2 in at a time for these ones, multi-layer. So these are actually designed as, like this one's got 1, 2, 3, 4 stories, and this one is 1, 2, yeah, 4 stories, so like a 4-story scene. They all come with this like backing card you can stick it onto. Now I did stick this one onto the backing card because it actually has a design in the back where the house sits. This one didn't, it just had a boring sort of checkered design like the flooring, so I've kept that one separate. They are different designs. This one's like a bunny house with different things happening on each layer, and this one's got like little human children characters. And yeah, it's great to have them on multi-stories because you've really got to start thinking a bit on how you layer it to create it all correctly. I mean, they are designed in such a way that even though the floor will go over part of what you've done underneath it, they still design them that you can put all of the bits and pieces on there, although it will be covered with the flooring. But if you can sort of tell what's not going to show once you put the flooring in, you don't have to put those stickers on if you don't want to, and you can use them somewhere else. But I actually did do each floor with the full sticker arrangement because to me it's just, you know, that's how I want to do them. They're 2 of the bigger ones, and then there's these 2 as well, which are also 2 of the bigger ones. So this again is 1, 2, 3, 4 stories, and this one is 3 stories. They've designed it in little tins and cans. So I think these white characters might be like dogs, like a white fluffy Pomeranian type dog maybe, and this is penguins. So yeah, I'm still loving these stickers, and I know I've influenced a couple of people to buy some, so yay me and yay you for being influenced. And if you haven't bought any yet, why not? give them a go. They are really fun to do. So you'll still be seeing them on the channel a fair bit, although I think I might be running out of I think I've only got one more of this type of book left, which is different designs, but it's laid out like this book, so I might have to buy some again soon because I've only got the 6 left. Or the alternative is I stop myself buying some for a while and concentrate on other things. Who knows? Okay, so we'll move on to the colouring. And as mentioned, there is only 9 colouring book pages because of all the other stuff I have been doing. But I went to the all-time hits by Sash and Sash Diva, and because this one, as I said, I haven't touched for a long time, so I've pulled it out and I want to try and get through it. It's not one I want to complete for the year, but it's one I want to at least do some pages for this year because I haven't done it for ages. So I've done 3 pages that were from the Mosaic Art Patterns book. So obviously this book is a sample of all the different books. So you've got your different trees and in different colours. And again, I'm using up, I say it every time, but just as a reminder, I'm using up some of the older marker sets I have. So the colours aren't exact as they should be, but they're good enough for what I want to do them. And I quite like it. So yeah, they're pretty different trees. And the book, see, that's how old the book is. It's starting to fall out at the seams. It's just coming apart beautifully at the seams. So I can tape, I might do that now, so I don't forget, because otherwise I won't do it. But this one is the second one I did from these patterns, and it's Christmas trees. There we go. Hopefully that will stick down. So yeah, Christmas trees. And the third one I did, and I probably should stick it on this side as well to make sure it's good on both sides, because this is really quite weak sticky tape. There we go, perfect. These pineapples. It actually took me way too long to work out that these were pineapples. It wasn't until maybe I was starting to do the blue background that I worked it out. I mean, because I did the pineapple body part first and didn't dawn on me that's what it was going to be. And then I started to do the green leafy part and I'm like, I think they're pineapples. And again, it really just didn't twig until I started doing the blue background. I don't know why, but yeah, it took me a bit too long to realise that they're pineapples, but I like it. It's really quite pretty. So that was the 3 pages I did from the all-time hits. Then back to this book, I did 3 pages in as well. This is the Japanese one. I think it's, did I say what it was called last time? I don't know if I did translate it, but it's something to do with seasons because it's all sort of nature in different seasons. And this is the one I am using the paint pens in that I bought off, again, AliExpress or Temu. I did mention it in the last month where I got them from. I generally do not remember right now, but I'm still using them to colour this book and they're still going well because they're going to be, well, the green ones are going to get used up really quite quickly because everything in this book has some level of green to it. So I do think that one's going to, those colours are going to use up quicker than the other colours, and obviously they're never an exact match to the colours on the side here. I get as close to or whatever I'm quite happy with. And then when I do these pages, I choose to then outline each colour block with the black fine liners. That's something you don't have to do, that's just something extra I want to do to make it pop a bit more. I don't think I did too badly with the colour match of the purple in the background, actually. I really like that pop of purple in the background, which is why I chose to do this particular page. But yeah, it's also a good test to see how well those paint pens do work, like how long before the tips start to fray or how many pages I can get done before colours start to run out. So I think I'm going to try and use those paint pens in this book exclusively until they run out and I have to use another type of medium. But so far so good. As I said, I did 3 this month, and it was 5 last month, so 8 pages so far, and they're still going. And as I said, the greens are going to be used in practically every page. And that's why I chose this one, because there was different colours in here besides the greens, because you've got, well, the orangutan looking colours, and then these sort of purpley pinkish flowers for this colour, for this page. So yeah, like that one too. And the last one I did, again, I chose it because there was more than just green. You've got some blues and you've got some autumn leaf colours down the bottom. So again, like that one as well. And as I said, I do the outline in the black highlighter because I think it just makes it all pop a bit more. You will probably see 1 or 2 pages every month from this book. This is definitely not one I'm going to get finished because there's 100 pages to it. But I'll try and do 1 or 2 pages a month if I can. More for the test to see how well those paint markers hold up. I think that's going to be a good thing. But liking those ones. Now this page I did from Ramen Animals was technically my whip, because I completely forgot I hadn't done it. And what I did with this one, this is not like really extremely well coloured, but I have these Ohuhu metallic paint markers, I think they're called. Or they're just metallic markers. Let me go get one because I've done it again. I forgot to bring it over.
A few moments later.
Oh, and they happen to be in the same pencil case. They're the paint markers again, just as a reminder that I coloured the previous book in. That's the brand of paint markers. But these markers here, they're Ohuhu metallic pens. They're not paint markers. They're just water-based markers, but they're brush nib. And I've had them for ages and I hardly use them. And I only thought about them again, even though they're at the back of these paint markers, because a person left a comment on the video I did of swatching them, which was quite a while ago. And she was commenting how they only look silver for her when she's using them, like all the other colour to them seems to not work. And I was wondering if it was the type of paper she used. So I thought, well, I had this one as pending, so I'm going to colour it in with those Ohuhu metallic markers just to see how they came out for me on this Amazon paper book. Now, remembering the bowl and the leaves were done with alcohol marker, that was where I'd left it because that's why it was a whip. I did the blue background with the water-based marker, not those metallic ones. But I did the tree, I think it's a sloth. I did the tree, the sloth, and the grass areas with those metallic markers. And I can see the silver through them for sure. You can definitely see it, but that's what makes them the metallic marker. But I don't think I'm losing the actual colour of the marker to just the metal look or the metallic look. I don't know if it was just a weird batch that person got or the paper or what. I don't know. I mean, you can definitely see there's a metallic look to them, a silver look to them, but the rest of it I think is the actual colours I chose. So yeah, not sure, but at least I got that book finished or that page finished. Now the last 2 are from my sweary book, because this is the year of sweary spooky cats after all. So I didn't do one last month, so I've done 2 for this month. So this is your opportunity to look away until the end. I'll tell you when you can look back. Otherwise, be prepared because there are naughty words incoming. And my favourite words in this first one. Not all thoughts are facts. Some are So this one, really, really, really simple. I used the paint pen markers, different paint pen markers. These are like dot marker ones I've had for ages. And I think, oh yeah, no, just all paint pen markers. So I coloured it all in with paint pen markers and then added the dots to the background because it was just really a stark white page. But there was really not a lot of colouring to do with this one. I have coloured the little panda in white as well, because you can probably just tell just slightly he's not as white as the rest of the paper. So I did colour him in. So the second one I did is, I am a graceful butterfly, and then if anyone disagrees, I will punch them in the face. So this one only had the words and these 3 butterflies. I've added the clouds and these sort of star things, just again to take away some of the whiteness or the stark whiteness of the background. And I've outlined every cloud with a silver lining. Boom tish. So full of funny stuff, me. So paint markers, glitter gel pen, and I added the stars and the clouds. So yeah, the words are in glitter gel pen. Are they glittering? Oh yeah, sort of. And the rest of it again was these just some random paint markers I had lying around that I'm trying to, because I'm trying to use all different supplies this year and trying to use up a lot that I haven't used for a long time. So that's it. I shall shut that book. I shall pop that there. I shall bring everything back in so you can look back now. All the rude and naughty words have gone away. But they were my pages and sticker puzzles that I got finished for February. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of them. I love to hear from you and I always respond. And as always, if you can't think of anything to say, leave an emoji and I'll respond in kind. If this is your first time watching my channel, please subscribe, hit that like button and the notification bell. And if you'd like to support the channel further, I do have a Ko-fi and a Patreon account set up, and the details are up here on screen. And I'll also have an Etsy shop. Well, I do have an Etsy shop of digital goodies, but I'll have an Etsy shop of physical goodies soon. So that's another way you can support the channel if you're looking for weird and unusual gifties to give to people. But stick around because your entries for hashtag sweary spooky cats _February are upcoming. It's a very short month. It went very quickly as well. I didn't get anywhere near as much done as I was hoping. Well, I did. I should say I did because I created all these things. So I didn't get as much done in this space, but I got a lot done other ways. So yeah, I guess I have been quite busy and the month went quite fast. But as I say, stick around for your entries, and until next time, please stay safe, stay weird, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.